Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about another one of my obsessions. I know that not that long ago I was talking about how I really liked the British YouTuber crew, but I have a new obsession in my life and it is Girls' Generation, also known as SNSD, which stands for Sone Day. I think. I probably pronounced that totally wrong. But yeah, Girls' Generation, they are a K-pop group that started back in 2007. There are 9 members and I have recently listened to every single one of their songs that Wikipedia has said they've recorded, and I'm kind of obsessed with them. This obsession kind of started way back last year, although back then I wasn't really into them. I mean, K-pop has become like a really big thing now. Ever since Gangnam Style came out, I think people have become more aware of it, and so they want to know what it is, like me. And last year, the Fan Brothers did a YouTuber's react video to K-pop, and then they showed them some K-pop videos, and obviously if you watch the Fan Brothers, they ask questions about it. And so I kind of took that and started to look for more K-pop to listen to, but really the only K-pop that I listen to are those few random songs I find that I actually like, and quite a lot of Girls' Generation songs. So the only other K-pop songs that I like that aren't Girls' Generation are Gangnam Style by Psy. I do like that one. I mean, I think lots of people like it, even if they pretend that they don't and they find it annoying. I think we all kind of like it a little bit. And then Beautiful Target by B1A4. I find them randomly on YouTube. And Fantastic Baby by Big Bang. I'm obsessed with that too. It's so good. And then there's one more. Oh no, there's 2 more actually. One of them is Balloons by TVXQ. It is such a cute song. I mean, I just love it. And the band is like broken up into 2 separate parts since then, but I really love the song Balloons. And then the last one is Troublemaker. I'm not sure who sings it, but I found it on YouTube and I think that song is the best. I will link all those songs in the description below if you want to check them out. I wish I could play snippets for you, but I feel like if I did, then I would get yelled at by YouTube for copyright. So, yeah. Then there's Girls' Generation. My first song that I ever heard by them was I Got a Boy, and that was on the Fan Brothers. They did I Got a Boy. And I think that song made it so big because everyone thought they were saying I got a boy on my chin, and I'm not gonna lie, whenever I listen to the song, I sing it as that because that's what it sounds like. But I actually googled the lyrics. They're saying that I got a boy, a handsome one. That's what they're saying in Korean. They're not saying literally I have a boy on my chin. So, you know, you learn something new every day. After that, I didn't really look at them again until during exam time because I was looking for new music to listen to, and I thought I would listen to Girls' Generation. And I became really obsessed with their song Run Devil Run. I really love it. I don't really know how to explain it, but that song is just, I don't really know, like it's different than anything I've ever really heard before, and I feel like it's just really cool. And then after that I found a YouTube video of their second Japan tour, and I watched that and I really liked a lot of the songs there. And even the concert itself, like, it's so amazing how they do these concerts, and that concert was like 2.5 hours long. How do you do that? I mean, okay, I've never actually been to a concert before, but like watching that, I felt like I was actually there. But I don't know how you would go to a concert in Japan because that arena is huge and there are people sitting like way back there, and it's like, how do they even see? I mean, those 9 girls on that stage looked tiny it compared to like the rest of that arena, and I know there's like big screens that like show you what they look like, but even so, like, how do you see that from like way at the back of the arena? It's insane. I kind of love it. But yeah, I really like all their music. So I was like reading comments and things, and they were talking about specific band members and who they like the most, and to tell you the truth, I can't really tell them apart. And I know that that's just like a thing that loads of people don't know. They can't tell them apart. But the other night I full on stared at this photo of them for like half an hour trying to distinguish who was who. I can only really tell apart 4 band members out of the 9. I was trying to get my hand signs right there. But there are 9 members, and I can only really tell you who 4 of them are in a picture, maybe 5. So I only know who Soo-young is, Taeyeon, Haeyeon, I feel like I'm saying these totally wrong, Yuri, and Sunny. So I only really can tell who 5 of the members are, and then the other 4 I get confused. For me, it's that Tiffany and Jessica, there is a difference between them because I've looked at photos and I've tried to distinguish the difference. There's a difference, but I feel like it's just the name that I actually get mixed up, and it's not the girl. I can tell who Jessica is whenever they're singing because she sort of sings like the higher, longer notes in songs. And then with Sooyeon and Yuna, I cannot tell the difference. But those 5 members, I'm proud that I can at least tell the difference between half of them. It's just because those 5 girls have more distinguishable features than the other ones, to let you recognize them. Plus, all of them change their hair a lot, so if you don't know what their actual faces look like, it's so hard to tell them apart. But yeah, my main point of this video was that I don't know if I'm a Suwon or not. I think I said that right. But basically, I looked up what that meant on Urban Dictionary because they kept saying it on all the videos, like, what the hell is a Suwon, although it looks like soon. So I have it on my phone on Urban Dictionary. Okay, so it says a Sone, S-O-N-E, pronounced Suwon, is a hardcore lover and supporter of the 9 members of the South Korean-based girl group SNSD, aka Soneyoshide, aka Girls' Generation, aka Soshi. Suwons are not simply SNSD fans. Suwons are at one with the SNSD members. So that is what a Suwon is, and I guess I'm part of that. I don't feel like I can be an official hardcore Girls' Generation fan if I can't tell them apart, so that's one thing. Another thing is, I don't like every single song they do. I mean, I like a majority of them, but if it's like slow and not really upbeat and happy, I don't like them as much, and I feel like that's the only reason why I really like them. Plus, I cannot tell the difference between their Korean and Japanese versions of their songs. To me, they do sound really similar, especially when they're singing. I mean, when I was watching their second Japan tour, I'd only ever listened to the Korean version of Run Devil Run, so whenever they started to sing it and it sounded a little bit different, I realized, oh, that's the Japanese version. So that really confused me, because whenever they were doing their second Japan tour, they sung Korean and Japanese songs, and it was like, well, what language are they really singing in? And then they sang that one song in English, and it just threw me off. But yeah, so I guess that's just what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I feel like I was talking really fast, but I'm totally on board with Girls' Generation. I'm so excited. I saw that they're releasing a new album in Japan called The Best, and it's like a collective album of all their most popular songs in Japan, and I kind of want it, because whenever I become a fan of something, I want merch, and it's so hard to get merch for things that aren't in your country. Like, even for me, it's so hard to get merch for Blood on the Dance Floor because they're mostly in America and they don't sell them in shops here, and that's kind of annoying. But it's the same with Girls' Generation. Like, if I wanted anything, it would have to be from like Korea or Japan or somewhere in Asia, and it would also have to be in that language. Like, I wouldn't be able to understand it if it wasn't in English. Although Girls' Generation did do a concert in New York, and I watched that, and oh my gosh, like, it's so weird to hear them speak English, although I know that Tiffany and Jessica are fluent in English, because even watching the interview, them talk in New York, I could tell, like, okay, those two obviously know English really well, but then the other ones don't really, and I guess that's kind of what's stopping them from, like, doing worldwide tours. But yeah, I'd say I was about a quarter Suwon, because I don't like every single song they do, and I can't even tell apart 4 of the band members. And so, yeah, let me know if you guys are also obsessed with something that isn't in your native language, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I kind of always like to talk about my obsessions. I mean, duh, who doesn't like to talk about what they love? But I also like to tell the story of how I got obsessed with them, because I feel like every thing that you like and everything that you don't like comes with a story, and I like to tell mine. So yeah, maybe one day I'll sit down and I will make videos about why I'm obsessed with everything I'm obsessed with. And just so you know, that's a huge list. Like, I used to list everything I really loved in my Twitter bio, but I can't do that anymore because it just grows and grows, and you're only allowed like a certain amount of characters for your Twitter bio, and I don't have enough. So yeah, I guess that's everything. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.